I've got a deck that I've been looking forward to showing you, and honestly, I'm really excited about seeing it myself. Hi there, I'm Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Feline Mystique is a 53 card oracle deck by author Jennifer Sedini. I hope I pronounced that right, and illustrated by Amelia Rose. This is a mass market deck and widely available. The prices printed on the box are $30 US and $40 Canadian. A couple of months ago, Jennifer reached out to me based on some of my cat-themed videos, because I've got a lot. And she offered me a complimentary copy of this in exchange for my honest thoughts about the deck. She didn't ask me for a review, just my thoughts. As always, my reviews are my own personal, mostly unbiased thoughts, and I did not receive any money or any form of compensation for doing this review. So this is published by Running Press in New York, and they are a division of Hatchet Book Groups. And I will provide links in the description box below the video. The Running Press Mystic label has published quite a few tarot and oracle decks, but I'm afraid I'm not familiar with their work as far as I know. Jennifer is the creator of several decks and books, including the Amenti Oracle Featherheart deck, the Everyday Amenti, which is a book, the Artist Decoded Tarot, the Be Not Afraid Oracle, and of course this. And she co-authored the Modern Nirvana Oracle. Amelia is the co-author of the upcoming Ready for Love Tarot. About this book, Jennifer says this on her website. Originally sold under the name Abracadabra, the title of this deck shifted to Feline Mystique after our publisher decided it was more market-friendly. This deck, guidebook, and the entire creative process is in honor of all the cats I've loved, lost, admired, and adored. Amelia Rose's art has simultaneously captured the softness and sweetness, the magic and mystery, and the adorable eccentricities of this incredible animal. She goes on to say, my greatest hope is that this deck brings joy, inspiration, and light to all it touches, and that it helps you through your best days, worst days, days that you need to laugh, and days you need to look at things from a different perspective. It is different from anything I've ever created before, and also this is the first time I'm able to publicly share this softer side of myself, and for that I'm grateful. She continues, this work is dedicated to all of my cats that have crossed the Rainbow Bridge and those that are still alive, but in particular to Peach, whose friendship I will cherish until my dying day, when I hope in my heart of hearts we may meet again, or at least find each other in another life as cats. So this is the book. This is really cute, nice and bright and cheery. And we open it up, and it's got this magnetic style closure. There's the book inside. So it's a nice chunky little guidebook. It's got every card. It's in color, but let me just check something. So it's got some spreads and just description of how to use the cards, sample spreads, and then the actual cards themselves. There's quite a lot of spread information here. It looks really good. And then these are the cards. Gives a small picture of the card and then a description. So it looks like a really good little guidebook. Now look at the cards themselves. I'll just move this out of the way. That's the inside of that box. This is not my favorite kind of box. It's sort of halfway between one of those big boxes that you get from Llewellyn and a proper size box, which is just a little bit bigger than the deck. This was a little awkward for me finding a space for it on my shelf. But anyway, this is the deck. This is inside. So it's got like a mini tuck box, or not a mini tuck box, but a tuck box inside of the big box. Now let me just get a knife if I could open that up. You have to excuse my throat today. I'm very hoarse. So if you happen to be one of those people who heard about my channel, struggling to get into this. I think I cut that all the way through. Oh, this is why I don't like tuck boxes. One of several reasons why. Oh. Well, that was a production. Okay, so tuck box, yay. I've got my trusty little ruler here. So these are a little bit bigger than tarot size. Let me just move this out of the way. We'll measure it up here. So it is 75 millimeters by about 128. So in imperial, that is 3 inches by, I'm guessing, 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches. So 3 by 5, that's pretty standard. That's within the standard range for oracle cards anyway. So these are the backs. They're really cute. They've got the little cats there, and of course they are reversible. Not that that matters in an oracle deck. But anyway, I'm going to zoom the camera in and we'll get a close look at these and check out a few entries in the guidebook as well. But maybe not a few entries, but anyways, we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, so our first card is Absolutely Not, and it's got a Siamese on it. It couldn't be a better start for me for a cat deck. Siamese is one of my favorite breeds. I've had Siamese cats my entire life, like literally. We had them when I was a baby, so I'm pretty partial. So just really quickly looking at the guidebook here, this says the key phrase on this is absolutely not. Breed is Siamese. Alignment is lawful spicy. So if you're familiar with, what is this called? Alignment charts, rather, popularized by Dungeons and Dragons, that little chart to sort of see where you're at. This one is lawful spicy. So to just give you an idea of what the guidebook is like, I won't read the whole thing because it's a lot and it's too much for my throat. There are moments when clearly communicating our boundaries is non-negotiable, whether it's about our participation, personal space, talents, or time. If an energetic intrusion is attempting to dig its claws in, an absolutely not is essential. Cats never shy away from expressing their limits or aversions. When their preference or space is violated, they caterwaul, glower, or if particularly provoked, may destroy belongings or mark their territory in unmistakable ways. There's no ambiguity in a cat's refusal. Its message is clear, unyielding, and final. When a cat is pissed, you'll know, quite literally. Holding on to discomfort by avoiding saying no and offering opaque responses or falling into people pleasing can lead to emotional and physical stress. It's akin to the oft referenced quote of dubious origin about drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. This card asks you to stand firmly in your truth, even if it requires an unmistakably assertive action. Just keep it within the bounds of decency, no marking your territory, please. And then it gives a few bits of guidance and advice. But like I said, I'm not going to read the whole thing because we'll be here a lot longer than I want to, and my throat will probably give out. So, okay. Then we've got accidents happen. I think we can get a pretty good idea of what these cards mean without even looking at the book. I love keywords like that. Attunement. When it comes to oracle decks, a great keyword, excuse me, or key phrase is ideal, in my opinion. Balance. Beyond the rainbow. Oh, oh my God, that one kind of gives me feels. Cat's cradle. Communitas. This is really cute. Confidence. And her little mermaid dress. Cunning. That looks a lot like my jelly bean. I wonder if it is. Let me just look it up. Obviously not jelly bean, but oh, it's an Abyssinian. I'm sure I say that wrong. I never can pronounce that one. Curiosity. Dreamer. Oh, I love that. This oriental, I think that's an oriental short hair. Let me just peek. It is oriental short hair. Eternal treasure. Euphoria. That's a different looking cat. Let me just look that one up and see what it is. A Lycoi? I haven't even heard of that breed. Wow, that's quite cool. Really different. Really different. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Familiar spirit. Oh, what a beautiful profile. I am a sucker for this profile in a cat. Siamese, oriental short hairs. Just, this is a Peterbold, the book says. Such a beautiful silhouette. Fear. Man, she's captured fear really well. Fierce. Friendship. This is a cute deck. I really like this. Good luck. Oh, hang in there. Healing. This has got a really nice mix of keywords. Positive. Well, I haven't really seen many that I would say negative so far, but we'll keep an eye out. But sort of a neutral type of keyword as well. So hopefully we'll find that it's quite balanced. Looks like a sphinx there. Like my jelly bean, but without any fur. My jelly bean was a Devon Rex. Jittery. Love this. Liminal. Okay, I'm gonna just move these out of the way so as not to confuse my camera. Magic. Memory. Mirror. Mischief. Mystique. I love this. That's one of my favorites so far. Paradox. Squeezing his way into that box. What is it with cats and boxes? I saw a video the other day. It was of like a big cat, like a tiger, and they put this box into its enclosure, and he just treated that box like any house cat treats a box. It was amazing. Persnickety. Oh my God, what a great word. Oh, that's awesome. Petulance. Yes. Oh my God, the face on that. Look at the expression there. Pounce. Privacy, please. Oh, I like these a lot. These are great. Protection. Rescue. Oh. Resilience. I guess I should talk a little bit about the cardstock, shouldn't I? I usually do. I'm out of practice. But it's a really nice, smooth, matte finish. It's not like rose petal, but it's super smooth and glidey. I bet these fan beautifully. That's resilience. Love that lotus. Responsibility. That reminds me of Jelly Bean. Definitely does. I like that they're in order as well, like in alphabetical order. This is a Minskin. Sacred. Oh, that is really gorgeous. Savannah, if you're interested. Seduction. Wow. And this is a Bombay. He's obviously wearing some kind of mask. Oh, I think I get it. Okay, moving on. Snuggles. Oh, big old floof ball. Superstition. Got a broken mirror here. Tender. Oh, the cat's meow. I love that. That looks like a Scottish fold. Let me just look it up here. Cat's meow. Well, close, I guess. It's a Highlander. Traveler. Trickster. Unbothered. Yeah, he definitely looks unbothered. unconditional love, ungovernable, vibe check. That's a great key phrase. I like that. Watcher. Oh, I love this. And wild at heart. Oh, I really like those. Okay, just give me a second to zoom that camera back out and we'll have a quick shuffle and a little bit of a chat. Okay, so these feel, let's just see, like they're a little stiff. So I'm not sure how these are going to shuffle. So that is surprising. They actually seem not bad. Yeah, so we know that riffling and bridging is possible. Do one more. And overhand is pretty good. And let's see about fanning them out. So it's not the greatest fan, so they don't glide maybe quite as easily over each other as some decks do. So yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear what you guys think. I think these are adorable. Like those backs are cute. And the plain edges means that you can edge them if you like. I really like this deck. Gosh, you know what? I was a bit nervous about this because I'd never heard of this deck before. And honestly, I'd never heard of the creator. And no offense about that. I don't know all the creators out there. But this is a very cute deck, and I really do love the artwork too. This would go really, really well with Cat Tarot. Just trying to remember off the top of my head the creator of that. And I can't, so let me just look it up really quickly. But if you're familiar with that deck, the Cat Tarot by Megan Lynn Cott, then you would see how well this would go together. You know what, just give me a second to go and grab the Cat Tarot and I'll show you and you'll see what I mean here. Okay, I am back. I apologize for any camera shake that there may have been there. So this is the Cat Tarot that I was talking about by Megan Lynn Cott. And if I just show you a few of these cards. So the art style is a little different, but it's very similar, honestly. The Cat Tarot is done with watercolors. Sorry, I have a little bit of a brain fart there. And this doesn't look like watercolors. This looks more to me either like it was digitally created, like digital art, not AI, but digital art, or possibly painted with acrylics. It doesn't look like watercolor or oil. But I really like this, and I think that if you have the Cat Tarot, that it would probably go really, really well with it. Just going to put that to the side there. Yeah. So I'm not convinced about the stock. I'm not a big fan of the tuck box, but I have a difficult relationship with tuck boxes. So, you know, some people don't care about them at all. I'm not a fan, but it doesn't mean I won't use the deck. And this one is this is a really nice deck. I like it. I think I'll probably use this one a fair bit. So what do you think? Is this a deck that you've ever seen before? Are you familiar with the creator? I'd love to hear anything that you have to share. If you're familiar with her work and have worked with it before, I apologize for all of my ums and so on. It's been a while since I've put out regular videos, and I'm not going to say that I've forgotten how to do it, but I kind of think some things are going to take a little while to get used to again. So bear with me as I get back to normal. Okay, so good shuffle, really good shuffle. I like that. It is an absolutely adorable deck, and I'm absolutely delighted. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So my thanks to Jennifer for sending me a copy of this deck. It's just really, really cute. I like it a lot. And yes, I will definitely use this deck. I was a bit nervous at first. You know, you get nervous, especially considering how carefully I am curating decks now that come into my collection. I'm being very careful because things just got out of hand. I got too many decks and I got deck overwhelm. You know, a lot of you are familiar, I'm sure. So bringing new decks in these days, they have to be something a little bit special or speak to me in some way that maybe other decks that I have don't. But anyway, this is a cute, cute deck. It's a great addition into my collection, and I actually really highly recommend this. So thank you so much for joining me today for a look at this really cute oracle deck on cats. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. As always, may love and laughter light your days. See you soon. Bye.